At that moment, Shaofeng stepped forward.
Third uncle, how can you say that? Go back, go back. Can you go back now? We're not just competing in the otaku group. We're here to help. Aren't you going back now to deal with a dirt loser?
Seeing that everyone wanted to back out, Zhang Tao stepped forward again and said,
If you want to back out every time something happens, is that still Nana?
Zhang Tao's words finally awakened everyone's original intentions. Everyone regained their faith and vowed to rush to the disaster area to do their part. Afterwards, Zhang Tao returned to the toll station, shamelessly begging the toll collector to help think of a solution. The staff were moved by this dedication and goodwill and made exceptions to help despite the rules. Found a large truck along the way. Agricultural vehicles are arranged for small passenger cars to carry people together. They continued on to Wenchuan. Under this arrangement, Daho's speed of travel accelerated significantly. It took only 1 day to reach Sichuan. However, because the mountain roads were rugged and treacherous, the last stretch of the road to the disaster area was completed. They had to walk it all themselves. The men of Shandong, who had never walked mountain roads before, felt fear. On such a rugged and perilous road, people instantly turned pale with fear, afraid that a single careless moment could plunge down thousands of feet. Cliff, he fell so hard that not even a trace remained. But what you fear comes true. Sudden accidents on mountain roads and curves. To avoid overtaking vehicles, the vehicle rushed straight toward the cliff guardrail, hanging at the edge of the cliff on the verge of collapse. At this critical moment, Gigi, who had been inconspicuous, stepped forward. He seemed to understand human nature, knowing that these burly men were all ordinary good men. So, he moved to the edge of the carriage and steadied the car with a thin weight. With his insignificant weight, he managed to push the tricycle back. Still shaken, they set out again, but not long after traveling. A sudden downpour hit. The road surface was slippery and difficult to walk. For safety, everyone decided to find a place to rest for the night. To save every penny, while supporting the disaster area, Zhang Tao went alone to the guest house. A guest room was opened. The others waited until evening. He sneaked in while the front desk staff were asleep, squeezed into a cramped room. This group of exhausted men huddled together. 3 days and 3 nights of nearly 2,000 li of trekking. Even if the conditions were poor, but inside, it is filled with the steadiness and satisfaction of pursuing the mission. All 10 of them slept soundly. After a night of rest, the morning light was faintly bright. Everyone set out immediately. Finally, I arrived at a Wenchuan earthquake site in the early morning. Although they were mentally prepared, the devastation before their eyes was overwhelming. A scene of desolate doomsday everywhere, striking at everyone, even the accompanying hand inside. It is also empathy, the sorrow of the world, and tears fall in sorrow. Disaster is merciless, but there is love in the world. This journey through the 1,000-mile Qiyuan has never been fought alone. Restaurants, the proprietors went from initial disdain, but after learning the truth, he was overwhelmed with guilt. Free hot dishes and bottled water are provided. Traffic police enforced the law strictly from the start. But after seeing the relief supplies and simple rations, I was deeply moved. Paying out of pocket to give love, Xing voluntarily took on the fine. Gas station managers waived postage fees, and toll station staff made exceptions to help. Countless strangers respond with kindness, spreading warmth with kindness. No blood relation, never met before. Yet because of a disaster, hearts are tightly bound together. This is the unity of the Chinese people. It is a watchful and mutual aid ingrained in our bones. This is a time of crisis. Without hesitation, he reached out to help. It is precisely these small acts of kindness from ordinary people, gathering into a powerful current of warmth against disaster. The cold journey is filled with warmth. This journey across thousands of miles in Qiyuan did not have earth-shattering feats, yet it is filled with genuine human feelings. It makes us realize that true greatness is always hidden within ordinary people. True national strength has always come from the sincerity and perseverance of every ordinary person. Disasters may destroy homes, but they cannot crush the will of the Chinese people. The journey may be bumpy and difficult, but it cannot stop hearts longing for goodness. These simple men from Shandong, doing the bravest thing in the clumsiest way. They are the epitome of countless ordinary disaster relief workers. It is precisely countless ordinary people like this who step up in times of crisis. Mutual support and support have allowed us to see in disasters, hope to welcome light amid darkness. This great love forged from ordinary times is forever worth remembering. This kindness and unity engraved in the blood of the nation, it will always be the force that keeps us moving forward. The mountains and rivers remain unharmed. All people in the world are at peace and wish this warmth and kindness pass down forever.